Hello, spooky followers. My name is Indigo Grimm, here with a brand new spooky review. This time around, I'm going to talk about another legend, but we're going to the Philippines. This evil spirit of a beautiful woman in the daytime, but at night, she turned into a monster. By detaching her torso from her lower half, and then take flight to hunt. You know what I'm talking about, right? Well, if not, hold on to your hats, my dear spooky followers. We're here to talk about the one and only Mangalia. Now, if you don't know this evil spirit, I'll try my best to explain what she is, what she can do, and what does she feeds on. But yes, basically, the Mongolian legend takes place in the Philippines. She targets pregnant women or men, depending what's serving. Now, how she does it? Well, she takes flight, trying to find a perfect home with a pregnant woman. When she finds the right one, she uses her tongue. Her tongue is long, hollow, and flexible. On the rooftop, find a crevice, and when she gets the right target, she'll use it to puncture the womb of the sleeping pregnant woman and suck out the fetus, killing the baby in the process. In my opinion, I feel bad for the woman and her unborn baby, but this creature needs to feed, or she'll seduce men by her beauty in the daytime, luring them to a private place before she eats them alive. She usually eats the inside, like the heart, stomach, or liver, depending what she's in the mood for. The only way to deal with this vampire is to find her lower torso. Basically, and this is actually her weak point, she actually will basically leave her lower torso where she could find it, but in a secluded area, mostly in a forest, deep in the jungle. And there are some tales that the torso, still alive, will walk through, making the torso part dirty. I mean that with a grain of salt. But if you do find the torso, the only thing you need to do, I hope, get your list out, because I'm only saying this once. Only once. So if I were you, get your pen and paper. Okay? Especially for people who actually live in the Philippines. If and place salt, ash, or even garlic on it, on the torso. So with these ingredients and placing it on the lower torso, it actually prevents the Mongolia to combine again before sun sets. Sunlight. Dawn, I should say. Yeah, this is actually a typical vampire. They don't like the sun, but unless she is combined again, she'll go through her normal life in the daytime. But at night, she'll detach and go hunt. If you place the ingredients that means she can't combine, and also risking her life to the sun's light, dawn, killing it in the process. Basically. Now, this is just for homes. There are actually many ways to deal with this creature. One, you could combine. Place a small container of salt, ash, and raw rice, and the smell of burning rubber will supposed to deter the Mangalia from approaching the house. The other, and this is actually very dangerous for this because most of the Mangalia, most of the time her pieces are still there, like her guts, organs, and I'm not gonna. And I am so sorry for being blunt, but I'm actually telling the truth. Basically, if someone actually placed spikes or wires around the roof, the Mongolia will say, "No, thank you. I'm not getting tangled in that mess," because the wires, chicken wire or spikes, or you want to be particular, basically, spikes, fence, and all the way down around the house, basically will say nope to that because her organs are basically hanging out. Literally. All her guts and organs are right there. I don't think she would mind getting killed by or even getting stuck, so she will get killed by the sunlight. So yeah, that's another way to be safe of the Mongolia. But I do know the Mongolia is very, very much popular in lore, and if I remember right, they actually made a movie about one, and a few VTubers in the horror community actually have a Mongolia VTuber. In my own opinion, me people in the horror community and the VTuber need to think outside the box for their character. And only that, the Mongolia is a pretty unique creature, I would say. But don't be fooled. This creature will kill you if she wants to. Only thing you could do is, at least in my opinion, but do not tell me, because the smell of burning rubber, ugh, just thinking about it make me want to vomit. I'm okay. But if you have a small container, but a vial, small enough, it'll be a good Mongolia repellent, I would say, even though, the smell, ugh. I'm sorry, but if that stuff smells like burnt rubber, ugh, just think about it, I just want to vomit. I just had some fried chicken from Red Claw Sphere. Oh, sorry. But I do know one thing. If you see a Mongolia, keep that repellent on you, or she will be like, hell no, I'm not dealing with that smell. Or, if you want, do the following. Surround your house with spikes and all the way down, and you'll be fine. Your pregnant wife will be fine as well. Just be aware that these creatures are not normal. And not only that, if you do see a living torso, I mean lower half of the torso of one, do I say sprinkle salt, ash, or even garlic on it, or a mixture of all three, and let the Mongolia die naturally with sunlight. Also, I am so sorry for those who are Mongolias, but does it count that I actually feed off the fear from the Mongolias? I think it's a win-win. I feed off the fear, and you guys will survive the Mongolias. And I'm hoping the Mongolias don't kill me for it. Well, actually, if I think about it, they can't kill me. I'm already dead. But enough about that. Like I said, be warned. If you see a lower torso, or if you're a pregnant woman, be aware of your surroundings. Because you don't know if there's a creature is stalking you in the daytime or at nighttime as well. But I better get going. I got another video to do soon enough next week. So until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay spooky.